Is your home stressing you out instead of feeling relaxed and content? Are your surroundings making you feel down and uninspired? Or are you living somewhere that just doesn't leave you settled? It just feels like four walls? I'm going to give you some suggestions today, and I hope they'll make you feel that sense of that a home is supposed to make you feel. And I hope they'll help you appreciate your surroundings again with a new sense of peace and pleasure. And most importantly, most of these suggestions cost very little money. Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to the channel. Firstly, I'd just like to take a moment and thank you all for your overwhelming response to the first videos I posted, especially the apartment tour video. That was my first video. And while I know it's not perfect, sometimes better done is just better than perfect. But to say that I'm completely overwhelmed is an understatement. So thank you all so very much for liking, for your comments, for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. Many of you who left comments on the apartment video expressed a desire for a sense of serenity and tranquility in your own living space. In response to that, I'm going to offer some suggestions which I hope will help in bringing a sense of calm into your own living space, whether that be your own home or an apartment. We're going back to the basics today. Most of us know these fundamentals that I'm going to suggest, but sometimes you need a gentle push, a little reminder. Natural light and light. Sometimes all we need is more natural light to make us feel better. Go ahead, open the curtains and the blinds and the shutters and the windows if you can, and let in as much natural daylight as you can. I like to go on nightly walks through my neighborhood. And for years I'd see the same houses, curtains drawn, blinds pulled, all shuttered up. And I'd wonder, what the heck is going on in there? Is it a mushroom farm? They need to open up those windows and let some life in. Natural light has a powerful effect, not only on your mental health, but also your physical health and general well-being. Natural light helps you focus better and be more productive, and can reduce stress and anxiety. Poor lighting in your home can contribute to negative energy, depression, and even vitamin D deficiency. As far as light fixtures or lamps in your home, choose bulbs with a soft white light, those with a lower color temperature. Light bulbs such as these create a soft light with hints of yellow, which create that cozy, homey feel. Light bulbs with a higher color temperature produce that very bright, almost blue light that we often see in overhead light fixtures. Keep those turned off as much as you can, and instead use cozy lamps and lights throughout your home. Bright sunlight in the daytime and soft, warm light in the evening. And once you've opened up those curtains, blinds, and windows, then it's time to deal with clutter. Many of you have also seen my decluttering video, so we don't have to go into the details and rehash how important it is to declutter your home. Suffice it to say that getting rid of items that no longer have meaning or value to you will make room for breathing space and those items which you still cherish and value. Getting rid of visual clutter and having an intentional place for everything you need is a huge first step in having a calm, balanced environment. Just knowing where everything is helps you feel more centered and in control. It would be nice to blink our eyes and the decluttering job be done, but there's also merit in going through the process and having that sense of accomplishment once the job's done. Scent. Scent can be the invisible element that brings a space to life, or it can be the invisible element that makes everyone cringe as soon as they walk through the door. I'm not going to suggest light a candle and feel better. For most of us, that's not the solution. First and foremost, it's important to remove and neutralize any odors that may be in the home, instead of trying to cover them up with artificial scents. Trust me, I know of what I speak. Having Bailey as my roommate, I have to be diligent in not only trying to keep this apartment smelling nice, but in trying to have it smell not at all. I just discovered that activated charcoal is a great odor neutralizer. And of course, baking soda is a superhero when it comes to absorbing odors. Sprinkle some on the carpet before you vacuum, or put some in small bowls around the home to remove any odor. If you are one of the 20% of people who have fragrance sensitivities, you can still make sure that your home smells clean and fresh. It's as easy as simmering cinnamon sticks in a pot on the stove, or citrus slices. Once your home is odor-free, and if you so desire, then yes, candles and essential oils can add a really nice element to the environment. Certain fragrances like vanilla and lavender are associated with relaxation and tranquility. When you smell these scents, it can calm down a nervous system, it can slow a racing heart rate, and it can settle racing thoughts. Rearrange furniture. This is something I've always loved to do, especially in times when I've been broke and it's the only thing that I could do. Get creative with furniture placement and wall art placement. A quick reshuffle of your space can do wonders in breathing new life into it and giving you a whole new perspective, changing up the same old. If you're physically not able to move furniture, then you can do the same with items on a bookshelf or a coffee table or a side table. Find a new home for your cherished items or swap them out with other ones that you've got in storage. It's a quick and easy way to really change things up. And while we're moving things around, how about creating a sacred space? Of course, if you live alone, then your entire home is a sacred space. But if you share your home with others, try to create a room or a corner or even just a nook of your very own, a place where you can relax and unwind. Surround yourself with your most favorite things. Do something happy there in that little spot, or just have it as a special place you can go to when you need to relax and unwind. Try to create a special little spot just for you. No one else's belongings in that area, just your own cherished things. Paint. If you're able to, painting is one of the most inexpensive ways to make the biggest impact in a living space. A fresh coat of paint can completely transform a room, making it appear bright, clean, and well-maintained. Paint color can affect the entire mood of a space. Bright colors like red, orange, and yellow make you feel active and energized, whereas cooler colors like green, purple, and blue give you a sense of relaxation and calm. When I lived in my home, it seemed like I always had a paintbrush in my hand. I was like a fiend. I would just go through the house looking for things that I could paint. Walls, cupboards, furniture, nothing was off limits. I know painting was my therapy. It was a much needed distraction, an all-encompassing task that made me forget problems and situations that were going on and just allowed me to focus on something that would have a very pleasant result. If you rent your space, you can still paint. You can paint a shelf, a wooden chair, a piece of furniture. If you have your favorite color on items around you, that can also lift your mood. Here in the apartment, I still surround myself with lots of color, just not on the walls, yet. Your home should be your haven, your safe space, where you're shielded from the chaos and the activity of the outside world. I hope some of these suggestions have given you an idea of how you could create the space that you've been dreaming of. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm so glad that you did. Please like and subscribe and comment if you could. Leave me a comment and let me know what you've done to make your home a haven. Wherever your home is, I hope it's one of peace and positivity.